guys, welcome to this edition of Art with Miss Naomi. So this weekend is Mother's Day and I know you can't go to the store, so I'm going to show you how you can make a Mother's Day card and make Mother's Day special for your mom, your aunt, your grandmother. And here are two different cards I'm going to show you. We're going to make this card right here, and we're going to make this card right here using our hands. I'm going to show you what happens. I heart you. So I'm going to show you step by step on how to make, this is just like a post-it card and this is a card. So let's get started. Now, a couple of things that you will need when you are going to make these cards. You will need crayons. You will need colored pencils. You will need markers. You will need scissors, and make sure you're using the scissors the right way. And anything else that you have around the house that will help you create a beautiful Mother's Day card for your mother. So, here we go. As I showed you, I made two different cards for my Mother's Day gift. Because we can't go to the store, so we're going to do what we can to provide a wonderful Mother's Day for our mothers. Now I made one card here. And I say, I love you, Mom. Love, Naomi. And then I made this cool Mother's Day card here. And I traced my hand. But when you open it up, watch. And you flip it upside down. It says, I heart you. And you can go in here and create different sceneries. You can add some flowers to the inside the card. You're going to design the card the way you want to design it. Okay, so to create our heart that we had for Mother's Day, I actually have pink construction paper at home. If you do not have pink construction paper at home, it's okay. You can use regular white paper to create this, and then you can go back in there and color it. And even if you don't have crayons to color it, just by creating a heart and writing a nice message, that is amazing. First thing you're going to do, with whatever color you have here, you're going to fold your paper in half. You're going to take this corner, you're going to take this corner, and you're going to fold it and have the corners touch. Now, we're going to make like a book. So I'm going to fold it. Fold it in half here. Look at that. Bam. Now, they're kind of like cards. This is actually, we're going to talk about symmetry, and it's kind of like a mirror image. Whatever you do on one side is going to happen on the other. Now, how is this going to happen? So what you're going to do is, since you have folded this, on the side that you have the crease, not this side, not the side that opens up, but the other side, that would be this side here, you're going to draw a heart. Now, not a complete heart, but half of a heart. Watch. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw half of a heart. Now go in there, fix it the best you can, the way you want it. If you mess up, you can go back in there and erase. Remember, you want to also show good craftsmanship in there. So there's a half of my heart. Now, if you look at this, you're like, what? If I open this up, I only have half of the heart. But here is where the magic happens. You're going to grab your scissors and make sure you hold them with care. Remember, when you're using scissors, never hold them towards you, hold them away from you. And you're also going to put in your thumb in the thumb part. You're going to tuck in your fingers right on the bottom, and it goes up and down. So we're going to now cut our heart out. You're going to follow that line the best you can. And you're going to go all the way around. Oh, pencil, stay there. You're going to go all the way around. See how I'm making big chomps here? So we're going to cut all the way around, all the way to the tip. Now, we've cut that sheet off. You can recycle that, or reuse it for something else to draw with. And when you get to this part, look at this. Wow, you have created a heart. Whatever we did on one side, it happened on the other side because we traced it, or drew it out, and then we cut, as the paper is folded, we cut around. And there is my card. Now you can go in there, and this is where you can use markers, you can use colored pencils. I'm just going to use a marker here. And you can easily write happy Mother's Day. Look at that. Now I can also go in there and I can decorate it. Maybe I want to draw some hearts on it, little hearts all the way around. And go all around your little heart here and draw little hearts. Maybe you can go in there and let's get some purple here, and you can make some dots, random dots, to add some details to our card. Now I have an open spot right here. Maybe I want to draw a flower. So we're going to do some petals like this. And we're going to draw it out. And in the middle. Draw it in the middle here. Like that. So this card can very easily be decorated just by cutting half of a sheet out. Now, let's move on to our next card. We are going to make our hands. And when you open up the card, it says, I heart you. The heart is right here. You're going to use your hands to trace this out. And on the front end to put I Happy Mother's Day. Important thing about this, you're going to have to trace your hand. And I want you to practice first before you start tracing your hand. Because when you're tracing your hand, it is very important. Like I have big ginormous hands. Your hands are a little bit small, so it's going to be a little bit easier. But it's important that you trace with your pencil up and down vertically, right? Not at an angle, vertically. And you hold your hand still. Now, the hand that I will be tracing is my non-dominant hand. That is the hand that I don't use the most. That is the hand that I don't write with. So you're my non-dominant hand. So I'm going to have my pencil up and down. And the best way to know that you're tracing this is that you feel the pencil on your skin as you're going around. You also want to make sure your hand is not moving up and down. And you want to make sure that your pencil is up and down. Because if you tilt your pencil when you are doing this, I'm going to show you what happens. Look at the difference on my fingers. This is when my pencil was up and down. This is when I tilted my pencil to trace my hand around. And I'm going to show you some other ones that I did with tilting my pencil. Look at this one. Man, it doesn't look like that. How does it? And look at this one. This one I tilted my pencil. This one, I moved my fingers while I was tracing. So it's important that you make sure your hand's still and you have your pencil going up and down. here's my sheet of paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold the paper in half. You're going to take this corner and fold it in half, just like we just folded the last card. And they're going to touch. Like this. And you're going to make a crease in the center. So now, look, you have kind of like a book. I'm going to use my non-dominant hand to do this. And the important thing about this, to get the heart shape out, is your pointer finger and your thumb here have to make sure that they go all the way to the edge. As you could see already, it's already creating that heart shape. And we're not going to open up our card, it's going to be folded like this. And we have our pointer finger, that's this finger here, and our thumb. Make sure that they're all the way to the edge. The rest of your hand is going to be fitting on your paper. Now, I have big hands. I call them She-Man hands. They're big. But you guys are going to be smaller. So make sure your pointer finger and your thumb are touching the edge. Now, I'm going to make sure that my pencil, it is vertical, up and down. When I start tracing, I don't tilt my pencil or move my hand. And I'm going to trace all the way around my hand. I'm trying to get these edges first. Now there is my hand. And then I'm going to close this gap here. And any part of my hand that I want to fix, I can go in and fix it. If you are not happy with it. Make sure you are happy with your artwork. You are the artist. And this is for Mom. So now I have traced out my hand. Here is where the fun part comes in. We're going to use our scissors. Remember, make sure your scissors are away from you again. And you're going to first cut out the inside right here of your hand. Now, as you're cutting, if you want to smooth it out a little bit, you can. But make sure you stay on the line. And you see how the edge, my hand touched the edge? This is important because this is what's going to create the opening of it. So it's important that you stop at the edge of your pointer finger and your thumb. Here we go. So I'm going to cut out my hand, and I will be right back. Alright, I have now finished cutting my hand, tracing out my hand and cutting it out. Now, when you open it up, watch. You see how I didn't cut where my thumb is at, or my pointer finger? And if you flip it upside down, look, it makes a heart. So that's where I got the I heart you. I heart you. I love you. You can go in and create your hand and make different designs on it, patterns. Make it beautiful. It's for your mom or grandmother or aunt. And just design it the way you want it. They are going to love it. Trust me. They are going to love it. Trust me. Thank you for coming for this edition of Art with Miss Naomi. I hope you have a wonderful time with your mom on Mother's Day. Give her a big hug, a big kiss. Tell her you love her. It's going to mean a lot. Alright, so I will see you soon for another edition of Art with Miss Naomi. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!